Hello, it's Jen with Feral Tarot, and I'm going to do a romantic read. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. I do appreciate all the support. There are disclaimers and links in the box below the video. If you're interested in connecting with me, there's emails and products and all that stuff. All right, let's get into it. Romantic energies for whoever needs this. These are collective messages. Please keep that in mind. Take what makes sense for your life and leave the rest. All right. Also, if you find that this doesn't resonate, there's other readings and other readers on YouTube. There's also other readings in my playlist. All right, so let's get into it. Thank you, God, for these messages for whoever needs them. Romantic energies for whoever needs this. All right. What are the current romantic energies for whoever needs this? What's the message? Thank you, God. What is the message? All right. So we have it is, accept, coming out. And we also have the shadow card, number 9 of Hag. So it's harsh, intimidating, and feared. So somebody might be accepting that things just are the way they are. Someone is the way they are going to be. They may not like this. This feels kind of like a winter's day, like out in the cold. It's a number 9, so we do have Virgo energy out here. This is also our habits, and our daily things, our health. Could also have something to do with morals and ethics. I'm picking up 9th house energy, so Sagittarian energy. I think that's 9th house. 7's Libra. 8 is Scorpio. 9th is Sagittarius. All right. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Good God. So, all right. What other oracle message can we get romantically? Thank you, God. So far we have Virgo and Sagittarius, and we have forgiveness. So you might be forgiving someone, or someone might be forgiving you. We do have shadow card 5 on the bottom of addict. It says impulsive, compulsive, selfish, dishonest, never satisfied, control, and chaos. So this is somebody that could be an addict in your life, or they could have addictive like qualities, or addictions, stuff like that. It doesn't always have to be drugs and alcohol. It could be gambling, food, just anger even, sex naturally. So let's get in some soul care messages. Romantically speaking, what is this? The soul care messages for this romantic reading. Thank you, God. So we do have sacral chakra. So this is definitely a connection, you know, involving your relationships. Thank you, God. That's another soul care message. Patience. Just a little patience. Yeah. We have alpha on the bottom. So definitely taking charge. Healing. I feel like there's lots of healing going on here. Okay. We'll use the Light Seers deck for this. I'm just going to pull out my French one. Okay. These are all pre-shuffled, by the way. So yeah, I'm definitely getting some sacral chakra energy. This is a connection that has had an impact on you. Well, what connection hasn't? But it's one you haven't forgotten. It's like you're accepting that there has been some poor behavior here, and there's forgiveness that is needed. And that requires patience. In order to forgive ourselves and forgive other people, we have to be patient with ourselves. You know, and once you get to forgiveness, it's a lot easier to accept things and then let them go and just move forward with love, right? Fall, F-A-L-L. So autumn might be really relevant for you in this connection. Orange is going to be relevant. The color orange for sacral. I'm definitely picking up huge orange color. Something might have happened over winter or autumn last season, last year, or previously. We also have Taurus energy. So this is things that we have, right? With that number 5. It's also unexpected change. I feel like somebody's taking charge of something. It's like they're owning their poor behavior, owning their own healing even, romantically speaking. So, all right, what is the message here romantically? Thank you, God. What is the romantic message for whoever needs this? Thank you. All right, so we have the 10 of Cups coming out. This is usually a card that is emotionally fulfilled. Okay, you have all your cups filled. It's a harmonious connection. It's creative. There's balance here. Somebody might be an artist. I'm picking up, I said palette, like in my head, like your paint palette, right? You might be able to create with whoever this is that you're involved with. We'll get further into that. Like I said, Taurus, Sag, Virgo. With the Ten of Cups coming out, you know, this is also a spiritual bond. This is somebody that you can potentially discuss spiritual things with, but you also have some sort of soul recognition with them. All right, so we have Justice coming out, Libra energy. I feel like this is somebody that is taking into consideration, charge of their happiness and what is fair and what is balanced. 10 and 11 might be relevant. November, October, like I did say, autumn. So that is these energies here. Could have been last autumn, or why is let's get a little bit further into this. Okay, so what is this Ten of Cups and Justice about, please, for whoever needs this? Thank you, God. What is this Justice, the Ten of Cups and Justice? All right, it's a win. 6 of Wands. So far we have water, air, fire, earth. Everybody's out here. Strong energies are going to be Virgo, Sag, Taurus, Libra. 6 of Wands again, some more fire energy. This could be, you know, somebody just taking action, like owning. I did say orange, so somebody's favorite color could be orange, or orange could be just a really, it could remind you of this connection. This feels to me like somebody that's definitely just owning their stuff. They're recognizing some sort of emotional fulfillment. This is a win. I mean, like, this feels like somebody coming in and saying, okay, so I have to accept that this was my behavior. Please forgive me, or please forgive me, or I forgive you. It's definitely a connection that, if with that Patience card, it's been a long time coming, especially with that 9, you know, it's Virgo energy, so it's the Knight of Pentacles. It's slow moving. It's Hermit energy, looking within, gaining wisdom from, you know, this situation. Somebody's been really spending a lot of time here, and they want to win. Like, this is like great energy. I'm waiting for like the other shoe to drop. So can you please tell us a little bit more, like what is so far this is somebody who sees emotional fulfillment, or they're emotionally fulfilled in their current situation, or they're going to be. It might have taken a really long time to get to this point, but this is somebody who is fair and they're balanced. They're also recognizing, they want to have recognition with Justice here, right? They want to have recognition in their connections. So that is fair and balanced. I see you, you see me, you know, kind of. I'm thinking of that movie Avatar, where I forget what they say, but it's, I see you. You know, it's kind of like namaste. I see the divine in you, you see the divine in me. So with this Ten of Cups, definitely, I mean, this is great. And like I said, yeah, 9 of Swords on the bottom. It's like I'm waiting for this to be a problem. Okay, can you tell us more about this? This is also feels like somebody won something, but it's not like where something has been unfair, okay? They might be you or somebody else, whoever's, how this makes sense for you. There's some sort of recognition here where it's like, okay, so this is what's right, this is what's just, this is what's fair. And then they go for that. And it's like overcoming these harsh, feared, intimidating energies. This hag energy, right? That's our shadow aspect of ourselves, where we are just abrasive, and it causes, it's almost like a defense mechanism where we are so abrasive that we, you know, keep people at bay with this hag energy. It's like, there's no fruit on this tree. I know it looks healthy. It's a healthy looking tree. There's just no fruit on there. When really, actually, the fruit of the tree is quite good. It's emotionally fulfilling. It's very balanced. But also, like, this is like, feels like somebody keeping some sort of intimidation factor up to keep people away, if that makes any sense. It's like overcompensation because they're scared. It's definitely feels like they're intimidated by something or scared of something. Perhaps this could be rejection. Whoever it is, it's alpha energy, so you're going to take charge of this, or somebody else in the connection is going to take charge of it. Somebody here is the alpha. They are taking charge. And they're recognizing this emotional fulfillment. All right, so let's get a little bit further into it. What is the, we'll get the obstacle and then the advice, and then we'll dig in a little deeper. We're 10 minutes in. So what is the obstacle in this connection? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. I would definitely look forward. The obstacle has been Knight of Pentacles reversed. So it delays. There's no movement, right? Even upright, that's slow, but reversed, it's unfaithful. It's not steady. It's... There's no movement here. There has been no progress. But we also got more of that Virgo energy. Somebody's hit pause on their habits. It's almost like they're trying to beat something. Was that Super Mario? Okay. This I feel like somebody's been needing to do some sort of amends making with themselves or with another person, and they just haven't been. It's almost like they've been studying it, but like this is the application energy. They haven't been applying the forgiveness. Sure, they've been accepting it, and that's brought balance and recognition. You know, they've overcome some heartache here with that harsh, feared things, intimidating things, but they haven't applied the forgiveness. So that would be, you know, step 8 and 9, making amends. And actually putting the action into that amends. So, just patience is required. All right, so what's the advice for this energy? 2 of Swords. Well, I don't like that. 2 of Swords. This feels like procrastination. I'm even seeing it in my own energy here when I'm in this. 2 of Swords, that's a stalemate, right? This is somebody who is stuck between 2 truths, expectations, realities, you know, whatever the truth is. Each of us have our own truth. That's why sometimes we can't always pick up on when somebody's being deceptive because they believe it so hardcore, it's their truth. So technically in their brain, heart, whatever, they're not lying. That is their truth of whatever that means for someone. So it's stuck between 2 truths here, expectations versus realities, but also like it's not moving forward because of this tug of war energy. This is also somebody that is keeping their feelings out of it, which actually might need to be what's applied here, because emotionally this person is 10 of Cups, right? It's emotionally fulfilling, spiritually fulfilling. There's divine justice here. They're winning. And then we get to the obstacle, which is we're not applying something here. This is not moving along. This is also an energy I'm just now picking up where it's, I'm doing all this stuff and nothing's happening. Well, no, because there's some sort of application that needs to happen here. The advice with the 2 of Swords, though, is recognize where you're not putting, you're being too logical about it. There's too much head stuff, not enough heart stuff, especially for a romance reading, definitely. All right, so how can we narrow this down with this 10 of Cups, Justice, and 6 of Wands? We've overcome, you know, these energies. We're being patient. We're healing our connection through our sacral chakra, taking charge of our addictive like qualities in ourselves and in our personalities. We're accepting things that, you know, we've been one way, and now we're doing this whole forgiveness thing. Like, what is this 10 of Cups, Justice, and 6 of Wands? All right, so we have the Hangman coming out. With the Hangman, that is card is Piscean energy. This is somebody who has hit pause so that they can think about things, so that they can get a new perspective on something. It's also when the whole world's saying go, 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 the Hangman puts themselves in a state of well, they pause. Suspense. Okay. Wow. So they put themselves in a state of this suspension, right? They just stop time. They stop just so that they can let go of old ways and move forward with a new perspective. Okay. This is something that's hidden. I feel like somebody's been thinking about this a really long time. They're just not applying it with that Knight of Pentacles reverse. There's no movement. This could be also somebody, I am just now recognizing this with that reverse. This could be, because it's looking this way, so is this card. This could also be somebody coming back around. They're just taking their time. They feel kind of stuck. Although that's the advice, though, is the advice is to put your heart into it. All right, so can you tell us more about this Hangman? So Piscean, Libra, Virgo, Sag, Taurus energy. I feel like somebody has got some sort of belief system in place, some habit they need to apply here. I see them taking charge, but it's like there's just this hang up with not applying this forgiveness aspect. It really feels like forgiveness. So tell us more about, okay, yeah, that's a lot more. Thank you, God. Okay, so we have someone who's single and independent, 9 of Pentacles, right? This is somebody who is, I just heard fastidious. I don't, okay. They work a lot. They're focused on their work. With the 9 of Pentacles, they're also abundant and they're successful. And they're an independent energy. They don't do the codependency thing, not that I see here. With that coming out, that was crossed by the 7 of Cups, okay? And 7 of Cups is somebody who has a lot of options, so many options that can be really overwhelming. It can be confusing. They're not sure what to do. They're thinking about it. How do I feel about it? And then that Ace of Wands came out. So this is a new start, more fire energy. You might actually be a fire, like heavily in your chart, sun, moon, rising, Venus, for any of these signs. They can be anywhere in your chart. And you can have like certain planets in these houses or in these signs in your chart. So with the Ace of Wands coming out, this is somebody who it's like they're recognizing the confusion. It almost feels like, I just got to do it. Like when you have to make an apology and you know that you have to, you know that an apology is needed. This is an energy of, I just got to do it. So Ace of Wands, take action. I'm inspired now. This is somebody who's recognizing that they have their boxes ticked, all right? As far as being an emotionally available person, they've taken time out. It looks like there's been a lot of healing here involving interpersonal connections, not necessarily romantic. I know this is a romantic reading, but if we don't have those basic foundation skills of like, even with family or friends, how to communicate, how to accept things, how to forgive things, how to disagree without fighting, right? Romance is going to be very hard to have that one-on-one connection with someone at such an intimate level, especially if you're engaged with them, you know, marriage, partnered up, living a life. You know, it's somebody that's in your space all the time. So they're with you 24/7. This feels like somebody that's recognizing all the healing they've done. And it's more of a do I, don't I, do I, don't I, don't I, don't I. And I do believe they do. Whether this is you taking action and making an amends or somebody coming back after a while. This is a Pentacle energy. This is a long time ago. Coming back to make an amends. They're definitely inspired to do so. They're just wading through that confusion with that 7 of Cups energy. And I think that's why the advice here is the Two of Swords, is because once you have 8 cups, right, you're walking away from things you've emotionally invested in, but you're no longer interested in, towards your 9 of Cups, which is your emotional satisfaction, and then comes the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. I feel like this is somebody who had to take time to dig into that Hangman energy, that subconscious energy, and figure out how to be independent and not so guarded with that harsh and that feared and intimidating. This feels like somebody recognizing what interdependence looks like. What does, you know, it's okay to need people, it's okay to rely on people, but still maintain your autonomy as a human, like in your wholeness as a person. So let's get a little further in this. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Why is this an obstacle? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Yeah, okay. All right, so we have the Lovers coming out, Gemini energy. Strong fire. You might have strong placements of fire in your chart. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. We have Gemini, Libra, so there's some air energy here, but also our habits with the 9 and the 5. You know, our habits is what we bring in with the 5, the stuff we have to work with, could be skills. But with the Lovers coming out, number 6, and then also the 2 of Wands, like I said, strong fire. This is somebody that the obstacle has been not moving forward because somebody has had to make a choice. They have had to decide, what path do I choose? What path do I choose? And I feel like that's why it almost feels like this person can give, if this is you or whoever this resonates for, this is somebody who can give themselves forgiveness, but might not necessarily go through the effort of making an amends to somebody especially if it's like, say, a past romantic connection. They might not go through the effort of making an amends with somebody unless they can put their heart into it, right? Their feelings into it, and they make a choice. I'm not going to make an amends unless I try to build with this person. I know that sounds kind of wonky, but that is, it feels like that. Like I don't want to go back into that and re-engage in all that unless I can know with my heart that this is the choice I'm making to build with this and be patient with this. That's very interesting energy. This is somebody who's very deep. Normally the romantic readings, they don't get this deep. This is very deep. I feel like I'm looking in like a body of water where you can't see the bottom, right? Sometimes where I live by a river. Sometimes you can see the river bed across. This feels like looking into like a pond or an ocean, and you can't. It's so deep you can't see the bottom. It's just darkness, which isn't necessarily bad, because that just represents to me uncertainty with our feelings. So the obstacle has been somebody making a lover's choice, something involving their feelings, their romance. That's also why the advice here is more feelings are involved, because it's like I've made a choice with this lover's connection to go a different direction, but I'm still looking back. Perhaps things are tying together now. Perhaps you might need to make this amends to a past person in order to move forward with a new love. That is definitely a potential here. All right, so Two of Swords. Why is this the advice? Why is this the advice? Thank you, God. Whoever needs this. Why is the Two of Swords the advice? Because if you put more feelings into it, right? The Ace of Pentacles is coming out. This is the advice because there is a stable new offer here, right? The Ace of Pentacles also represents an opportunity from God, from the Most High. So it's like you can have the stable new start if you can put your more feelings into it. If you can figure out, put one of the swords down so your hand's free so you can see things, right? Take the blindfold off. Uncross your heart chakra. Put some feelings into it. There is definitely a solid, stable offer here. I really feel like this is figuring out, like, what is your reality versus expectations. The advice is to sort that out. Two of Swords. What's the truth there? One sword, Ace of Swords. What is the truth here? Can we please get a little bit more on this Ace of Pentacles? This is something that's going to have to be nurtured, even if it's a past energy. This is something that's going to have to be, like, taken care of, like a plant. Ace of Pentacles, right? Time, energy, effort, money, investment, that sort of stuff. You're going to have to invest into this. We do have the Fool coming out. So that's great. Aries energy, strong fire. You might be a fire sign, sun sign, or just have like rising, moon, really prominent fire placements. Also check your Mars and Venus signs if you're into birth charts, because that's usually where a lot of romantic energy can come out too, with your masculinity and your femininity. Gender doesn't matter. We do have the Ace of Cups on the bottom. I'm glad that caught my attention. Yeah, somebody is really thinking about coming in here and investing. It's just the holdup is the feelings. It's almost like they don't trust their feelings. So with the Fool card, that's a new start, right? That's a leap of faith. As I was saying, even if this is an old person, they have to choose a truth, and they have to put their heart into that truth, and then the communication has to happen. I would be either you or somebody else is going to make an amends here, but they have to choose that truth first, right? In order to invest that Ace of Pentacles, that time, start the new seed, take this leap of faith. The advice is to receive or give an offer on faith. Especially, you're like, with the Ace of Cups, that tells me your heart's going to be open to this, but you just have to decide what's the truth here. What's the Ace of Swords? I'm really surprised the Ace of Swords isn't coming out. Let's get a little bit farther. We're 23 minutes. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah, you know this person. Six of Cups, Five of Cups. You might have some sort of regrets with this person. Strong fire energy, whoever this is. You've done a lot of work. If this is resonating with you, right, let's do it as the listener is the one who this is for. You've done a lot of work. Male or female, doesn't matter. Gender doesn't matter. This is energy. You've done so much work, but it's like there's this one amends you need to make, whether it's with a past person or with the past person you want to start over with. There is definitely some sort of forgiveness aspect you need to take charge of. Alpha energy. You've been really patient with your own healing, and I can see that. This is really good. You know, the obstacle has been that delay. It's like not, you know, it's taking all this time to put all this energy and time into all these other things, these other plans, other things you're loyal to, and making this choice to be loyal to this, you know, romantic connection, whoever this is. You are an emotionally available person. You're single. Definitely could be a fire sign, sun sign. You look like you can handle a relationship emotionally, physically, financially. You know, those are things to consider as well. This is somebody who's gotten themselves back on track. And they're looking for this new start, but they wanted it to be stable. Like I said, this could also be somebody, there's an amends in the way that needs to be made. Yeah. All right. What more information can we get out of this reading? Please and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. I just heard call signs again. All right, and this is the Nine of Pentacles. It did reverse when it came out, so hold on to that for a second. Signs again, Taurus, Virgo, Sag, Pisces, Libra, strong fire, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I mean, strong ones out here are going to be Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah. Strong Taurus, Gemini as well. All right, so the Nine of Pentacles coming out with what? So maybe you weren't independent previously. Maybe you didn't have your shit together previously, right? With the Nine of Pentacles coming out reverse, maybe you were really codependent. My hair's doing. Anyways, okay. Sorry. Maybe you were really codependent, and you've gained some sort of independence here, whether it's away from your own addictions or, you know, just a bad environment. Looking at your options is recognizing your growth, your progress. Maybe you weren't independent previously in this connection, and now you know how to do that. Seven of Wands. I did say there's that kind of Seven of Wands. That's, you know, standing your ground, blocking something, defending something. Making excuses is what I just heard. So maybe in the past you were making excuses for yourself. You know, I'm not independent enough. I don't have enough. Nine of Pentacles reverse would be like, I'm not enough. I'm not secure enough. Confirmation. So it's, you know, this could have been, that's the ground I'm going to stand on, which is why I'm being, you know, harsh and intimidating and feared. So it could have been that, where it's like you recognize all that and heal all that. So what else can we know about this? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What else can we know about this energy? We have the King of Swords coming out with the Four of Cups. So we have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Four of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You know, this is somebody that is also on their mind. It's just like, this thinking about maybe they're not interested, or maybe this isn't something I can be bothered with. It's just somebody that's trying to approach something emotionally very logically as well. The King of Swords. They're taking this leadership. It's also going to be somebody looking at, is this person paying attention to me? With that Four of Cups, right? Is this person expecting this, or are they distracted with other situations? Other Three of Cups. All right, so Ace of Pentacles back on the bottom. It's just almost a hesitation, like before I give them this, it's like I was saying before I give them this forgiveness, or before I put the effort in to make this amends, like actually in the 3D, are they going to be open and available for me to build with them? Because that actually might be the motivation for this amends. This is like, oh, I can forgive them and I can forgive me, and it's not something I actually, you know, really got to do verbally. I can do it over text or whatever, but this is more the motivation here feels more like I want to build with this lover. Like I said, this could also be, if I go through all this effort, will they even be interested? If I make this amends with this past person, it's almost wanting a guarantee. You're not going to get that. You're entitled to the work, not the fruits. Just saying. You can look that one up in the Bible. Here, it's all in vain, right? You just hope it all works out for the greatest good. Like, so it's make your amends, whether you get to a relationship with this person or not. I don't know how, as somebody who's been in recovery, you know, check your motivation, first of all, with all this. So, I hate to call you out, but maybe the motivation needs to be looked at. Like, are you trying to heal, or are you just trying to heal so you can get back on this one's heels? You know what I mean? Ace of Swords, I was waiting for that. Ace of Swords coming out. Check your motivation, please. There's no guarantees. Do what's the right thing, right? If asking this person for forgiveness will help you heal and help them heal, that's the right thing. How are you hurting anyone? Unless it's going to cause harm, and you know it's going to cause harm. We really don't know these things. So pray on it, meditate. Hopefully God speaks loud and clear on what action to take. But the truth here is check your motivations. You know, if you're going to offer them something, offer. What's the worst that can happen? They reject you, and then you know more than you knew. So, but also you got forgiveness on top of it. Anything else here? Strong air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius also coming in. This could be somebody that's involved, you know. It just feels like a lot of thought processes, really. This is the energy of communication, truth-telling. We do have those 2 swords back out here, right? Thinking, logic, you know, it's like math. Like the King of Swords to me is math, Queen of Swords is philosophy. So we have this Ace of Swords, but we also, and the advice is figure out your truth. Figure out your truth. And then you can offer this, you know. If your motivation is to heal things with this person, just be honest about it. Be honest and truthful. If they're not interested, they're not interested. You're not actually going to know until you take your, until you make your move and put yourself out there. 2 of Cups on the bottom, 4 of, yeah. Okay, so what's the odds of this person being interested once this amends is made and this forgiveness is given? Queen of Cups, that's like really loving energy. It'll be fine. Just check your motivations, right? You got to let go of the outcome on this one. Check your truth. Like, check your motivations. Get your feelings involved. This is a lot of thinking. Yeah, you're emotionally available, but yet you're not putting your emotions into the situation. Well, if it's resonating for you. And that's causing that 2 of Swords, because there's no heart in this. Even the Ace of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands. So we have passion, we have inspiration, we have steadiness with the Ace of Pentacles, we have stability, but we don't have that emotional aspect, which is going to be the Queen of Cups, right? So emotionally, Queen of Cups she's so loving. I say she, but that's a very loving person. This is somebody who tells you they love you. They're affectionate. They're intuitive. They offer sympathy and empathy. Like they offer guidance based off their feelings, but their feelings come from a loving space, right? Especially upright. This is someone who's very loving, very nurturing. There's the Ace of Cups. So eventually you'll figure it out, I feel. You just gotta figure out your truth and check your motivations. 5 of Swords, Tower, Death. You might have had some other connection end that just spun all this into healing. This is somebody who is King of Cups even. So this is somebody who is, you know, put the effort into looking at, like, where am I messing up in relationships? That's what this feels like. Why do I keep choosing what I've been choosing? And you've done a lot of healing to the point that you're 10 of Cups, Justice, 6 of Wands. You've overcome stuff. You're emotionally available now. You're a fair and balanced person now. You understand what equal give and take is in relationships and in connections. And I think, unfortunately, it's because you had to have a lot of, you know, crappy ones, or a few crappy ones, or a really bad one to get to this point. So put your heart into it. Your mind's in it. Your inspiration's in it. Your creativity's in it. Your passion's in it. You're willing to put the energy in. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So speak up. That is what this overall is. Here, speak up. Let's get some clues for whoever this resonates for. Thank you, God. Let's get some clues for whoever this is for. Can we please get some clues to narrow this down? Thank you. So February, like I said, last autumn, last winter, something might have happened. We do have M coming out. First name, middle name, last name, initial. Clear and clear. Thank you, God. All right, so hidden enemy. You could potentially, you know, have someone that is like, like I said, your motivation. That's the hidden enemy. Check your motivation on this one. Eyeglasses. Someone either wears eyeglasses or have seen something very clearly now where they didn't before. That's 7 of Cups. Like I said, they're seeing something clearly. January, February, also Aquarian energy. So this could have something to do with social settings. I'm actually picking up somebody might actually go to meetings, recovery meetings, one way or another here. This is a strong recovery energy, healing energy. Yes, thank you, Sun. We have a Leo or somebody, Sunday, or somebody's name could be Sun, or the truth is just, you know, illuminated here. Somebody really sees something very clearly. Earrings. They could have heard something, or they could have earrings, or somebody else could have earrings. We have E. Me. In January, it might have just been you. This is all me starting off the new year. I'm going to do all this healing. Oh, I got to go talk to people. That's that men's site. You know, is that 7, 8, 9? Yeah. All right, let's get into a few more clues. Thank you, God. We have Monday. Something could have happened this Monday, last Monday, next Monday. I don't know. Please make sense for you, please. Hidden ally. This hidden enemy, hidden ally energy feels like your shadow side and your light side. Your shadow side and your light side talking. Well, I don't want to go make this immense, right? Shadow side, if I don't get anything out of it. Your light side's like, but you should make it anyway. Check your motivation. Alright, there's a little bit more here. Somebody's name could also be Emma or Emily. M, you might call her M for short. We do have September coming out. Okay. Picked up on the M. Alright. September. So that's more of we're the Virgo energy, right? Someone's habits and stuff. This is an important person. Any other clues? Thank you, God. Alright, necklace. So this person could wear necklaces, you could wear a necklace, or you could just wear this like on your heart space, right? Toting this around, knowing that you the right thing to do here is to forgive, give forgiveness. But also like this feels like a keepsake, like somebody you want to keep around. We have hat. So you might have crown chakra activation, or your seat of the divine or crown chakra. It could be telling you, things, or you could just wear a hat. Make it make sense for you. Definitely have some sort of Aquarius energy, Capricorn. This is somebody who's been doing a lot of work. It could have really involve social settings, right? Like group settings with that Aquarius energy. Maybe not necessarily social circles, but like working, like I was saying, with interpersonal relationships. This has a bit of therapy vibe to it. This has a bit of recovery vibe. This is somebody, it doesn't feel like self-help. It feels like you have help. And God, your higher power, whatever, is saying, check your motivations here. Very much so. I feel like somebody's seen something on Monday, like this past Monday. We are on Friday, the 16th now of August. So this something might have had like some sort of revelation on Monday where it's like, oh, okay, this is actually a really important person to me. And that could also be the motivation aspect where it's like you're so emotionally invested in this connection that you really want it to work out. You really want this to like be the start of something new for you and this person, but it might just be the closing of this door and then the opening of another relationship. 5 Cups, yeah. 9 of Wands. This is like somebody trudging through the regret and remorse, and like trudging through it though with that 9 of Wands. 5 of Cups, 9 of Wands. That's like somebody that's like, I'm carrying this around with me. Necklace. Okay, that makes sense there. So melange, what is that? I don't know. Melange. Yeah, that's all I'm really getting, guys. Let's get one more we have one more oracle message for how this is all gonna. Can we please get one more oracle message for whoever this reading's for? Thank you, God. Can we please get, thank you. All right. You might be noticing 2, 2, 2, and 10s. All right, so we have relax coming out. We have relax coming out, okay? Yes, that is a coffin on that. But that's because something's changed here, right? 2's acronym is some sort of foundational change. 22. So 4, 22 could be really relevant here. 4s or 2s, 2, 2, 2. Because we also, on top, that's the one that came out upright, is that relax, right? Some things have to end in order for new things to begin. Which also, like I said, could be this final piece of the puzzle where you make this amends. You just need to check your motivations and your expectations of the outcome and put to rest anything that's in the way of, you know, outside of it being, well, I needed to do that. Let God deal with the rest. We do have the 2, like I said, February could be really relevant here. This is where things were in balance or coming into balance for you, and maybe you've been talking about it, expressing it, or you're going to express this, right? That in February, I realized something like that. I closed out a cycle. So I did say, I was waiting for the World card to come out of tarot, but we did get a cycle closing. This is, you know, definitely letting go of something so that something new can be started here, whether it's in the same connection or a whole different connection. Have faith. More 9. Somebody's birthday, so we have 18, 81, 2, 2, 2, 6, 10s, 9s, 5s, 7, 8, 1. December, I don't think December's out here. No, but we do have that Sagittarian Capricorn energy. So, all right, I hope this is helpful, guys. Shoot your shot, check your motivations, be honest with yourself. Anything outside that, causing some sort of stagnation, right? Okay, so I do hope this is helpful, and good job on all the work. You're emotionally available, stable person. It's like you looked at some codependency and addiction issues here, and healed them. You've been looking at where my defense mechanisms, where do I got to make wrongs right. So many, many blessings till we talk again.